this diagram, when you want to answer questions like this, what is the instruction? Find the value of A, angle A, B, and angle C. Where is angle A? You have angle A here. Where is angle B? You have angle B inside the triangle. And what kind of triangle is the triangle? An isosceles triangle. And when it's an isosceles triangle, you should know that these two angles at the base of this triangle are equal. So that is why you can see I've drawn out the isosceles triangle. This angle is 56, although you are not given this angle, but this angle is also 56 because the base angle and isosceles triangle are equal. So you have this with 56, 56. How will you get the last angle, which is B? Very simple. You know that the three angles in the triangle add up to 180 degrees. Now, with that, you say B plus 56 plus 56. That is, these three angles in the triangle we add up to what? 180 degrees. Why? Because sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Are we there? Now, how will we get angle B? Let's add up this 56 plus 56 will give us 112 degrees, which is equals to 180 degrees. Then to solve for B, we take this to the other side. And when you take this to this side, the positive sign will be reversed. That will become negative. So you have angle B to be 180 degrees minus 112 degrees. So angle B now will be 180 minus 112, that will give you 68 degrees. So we've gotten the first answer, angle B is 68. Now, how do I get angle A? Very simple. Since I've gotten this angle to be 56, how do I know this to be 56? The base angle of an isosceles triangle are equal, they are the same size. So with that, look at it. We have a straight line here. This line and this. So this angle is given to be A. What is this angle? You know this angle from this triangle. Look at it. This triangle here. So this triangle, the angle in this triangle, this angle here is also 56 because these two base angles of an isosceles triangle are of the same size. So this is also 56 degrees. Then how do I get A? This is a straight line, and that's why I drew this out for you to see. Anytime you have a straight line, angles that makes half a turn add up to 180 degrees. So once you have a straight line, irrespective of the number of lines that is added to this line, all these angles add up to 180 degrees. But here in this case, we have those two angles here, but they make half a turn. You can see this is the line, this is the turn, half a turn. So these two angles add up to 180 degrees. A plus 56 equals to 180 degrees. So sum of adjacent angle on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. Are we there? So let's solve for A now. To get A, we just say that we take this to that side. We say 180 degrees minus 56 degrees. So angle A now is 180 minus 56 will give us what? 124 degrees. That's angle A. Then lastly, how do we get angle C? The same thing. A straight line, and I see the angle making half a turn. So let me draw it out for you to see. It's similar to what I drew here to explain to you. You have this point. Look at this line. You have another line. And you have something like this. Yes. Okay. Let me draw it properly. Is it? No, we have just two angles there. Just this and this. Sorry. Okay. Now, this is it. You have this line and this line. You have a straight line. So this angle is the angle which is angle C that we are told to find. This angle, we don't know this angle, but we know this angle to be 56 degrees. Now, how do we get this angle which is C? But we know that when we add up these three angles to give us 180 degree. What is angle C? To get angle C, you may not necessarily use this straight line again. You have an idea from this diagram here. When you have parallel lines like this, look at this parallel line. And you also have another parallel line like this. I want to draw what you have there. And something, a line like this, which represents a transversal. That is a line cutting through parallel lines. Okay? Now, that angle there is 76 degrees. And the said this is C. When you have angles like this, you have a parallel line and a transversal. These two angles here, this angle inside this diagram, facing each other are called co-interior angle. In one of my lessons when I was teaching my students, when I taught my students the different types of angle, we have angles between line, the alternate angle, the corresponding angles, the vertically opposite angles, and so on. There's a kind of angle called the co-interior angle, and it's the C-shaped angle. So we have a parallel line and a transversal. That is the line that comes through the parallel line. This angle you have inside this diagram, and the one you have inside here, this one inside the diagram facing each other are called co-interior angle, and they add up to 180 degrees. So these two angles here are co-interior angles. They are called co-interior angles, and they add up to 180 degrees. So these two angles add up to 180 degrees. So get C now. You say C plus 76 must be equal to 180 degrees. Why? They are co-interior angles. So to get angle C now, we just say that 180 degrees minus 76 degrees. So angle C will give us 104 degrees. So therefore, we've gotten angle A to be 124, angle B to be 68, and angle C to be 104 degrees. That's it.